Hey buds, it's Cheshire Wolf, and today we are playing the Sus Rooms. Why we are playing this? I don't know. We're just gonna fucking get into it. I see Sonic back there, so find your lost posters. Very
cool.
People make games, you know, for a lot of reasons. And I think that this game in particular is a game that's made purely for the artistic nature of it, you know? Because there are some games that are just there for, like, the meme value or the humor or whatever. But this game is more than that. This is an artistic experience, the likes of which I have not seen in a long time. I think it's kind of beautiful in its own unique way. I think it's just like I'm really talking up this game, but that's because I'm so incredibly confident this game will be an amazing experience that will have tons of replay value, great graphics. I mean, just, you know, so good. Glitch right through the wall there. Feature, you know, it's a feature. It's not a bug. It's not a bug. Clearly one of the better games that I've played on this channel. Yeah, that's, you know, it's a commentary on the media and what we think is important in life. The fact that everything is so pitch black that I can barely even walk. Also, really, it's a choice. It's about the darkness inherent in the human condition. You know, it's about suffering, really. And I think that suffering is a huge part of what it means to be human. And really, all games, more or less, are about struggle, right? It's about struggle and about being human. And what is more... What is more human? What is more human than struggling? What is more human than trying to do something despite the fact that it's hard, and despite the fact that it's not fun, and despite the fact that it makes you feel bad, but you still keep going because you're human, and you have to keep striving to, you know, survive and succeed no matter what. And I just think it's kind of a beautiful commentary, and I think it really is, like, this game really shows what it is to be a human and to be someone who's dealing with real hard-hitting issues, you know, in your life. Because people deal with all kinds of things. People deal with trauma, people deal with, you know, terror and horror, and people deal with, you know, fucking dead ends, and people deal with a lot of stuff. I think a lot of games they're scared of showing that. I think a lot of games are scared of really showing the dark side of humanity. Games are scared of showing, you know, how hard it is to really exist. Game companies, big game companies, they don't care. They don't care if they make an experience that's actually worthwhile. They care about one thing, and one thing only. They care about whether or not people play their game, and whether or not people buy their game. So it really takes a piece of art, an artist with integrity, to make a game that doesn't appeal to the broadest common denominator. That it's not just about cheap, easy marketing. That's more about what's actually important. Real issues that people face. That doesn't shy away from showing the dark parts of life. That doesn't shy away from showing what's hard and sad. That really gets into the heart of the matter. And I think that it's kind of beautiful when people actually get out there and show their games, make games that actually matter, that actually have more substance to them. Because so many people make games that are all flash. They're all flash, no substance. You know, people will capitalize on cheap, in-the-moment market value. Oh, things, you know, this is like, it's funny, right? It's things that are funny that won't have a lasting impact. Things that if you play them, like, even months from when they're released, they lose their charm. They lose their funniness. All sorts of games trying to capitalize off that because people don't care about making art. And there are people who care about making art. But the problem is that a lot of people don't see games as art. People see games as frivolous. People see games as just, oh, it's, a quick cash grab, or it's a funny thing, or, and games are art. Games are absolutely art. A lot of times games they fail at having a meaning to them. But certain games stand out from the rest. Certain games do have meaning. And this...
My God.
This is one of them. This is absolutely a game that will stand the test of time, because it's about stuff that matters, It's about stuff that really... It's about stuff that really matters. And I think that it's beautiful that someone made this game without worrying about whether or not it would be fun or funny or a good game. They put their heart and soul into this. They bared it all on the line for this. Just to make a game that most people would just dismiss as just frivolous nonsense, as just, oh, it's, it's funny, it's about the sus, it's the fucking, you making the jokes, whatever. But it's more than that. It's so much more than that. It's about pain, and it's about trauma. And people don't like to talk about those things. Oh, man. This, it's a good bit, lads, but it's time to pack it in. It's time to pack it in, lads. Time to close up shop.